If you build the youth, build the youth, destroy the youth, and of the greatest Nigerian student, and of the greatest Nigerian student, incommutable wiki waka, and of the greatest point, of the greatest point, of the greatest wiki waka. I want to yarn, I want to yarn, I want to vano, I want to share, I want to say, and of the greatest Labour Party, Labour Party, Mama, Papa, Pikin, Mama, Papa, Pikin. Thank you very much for having this patience to stay till this very time. I want to appreciate each and every one of us for deciding to be part of this bloodless revolution. This is a bloodless revolution. I want to still appreciate young persons for deciding to be part of a new Nigeria. A Nigeria that we are going to bring in new persons that have never been part of governance directly or indirectly, but only our principal that is one-time governor, and he delivered. And I keep on telling young persons that the only way we can find our way to leadership is by supporting Peter Obi for president. Is the only presidential candidate that you will hardly see a formal minister, that you will hardly see a formal governor, that you will hardly see a formal DG following him from one campaign to the other. Is the only presidential candidate that it is youth that mobilize themselves to participate in political rallies. Nigerian youth, we cannot continue like this. From 2012 till date, the money that has been paid for stamp duty have not been remitted to federal government accounts. Over 82 trillion naira have been looted by one individual. Go and check what Honorable Kazaure said on Berekete Radio, that the CBN governor alone have refused to remit over 82 trillion naira. With that money, Nigerians don't need to borrow. Do we continue like this? For how long our university will be locked under key? The students will stay at home for over 8 months. For how long? Should we continue like this? Should we continue like this? If you don't want us to continue like this, it is our responsibility to go back to our community, to tell the old women in the village that our political party carry 3 children inside, Mama, Papa, Pikin. That the only way we can salvage Nigeria is by voting in Peter Gregory Obi as the next president of Nigeria. He's the only president that will be fully youth inclusive. The government will be for us. I am assuring you, if Peter Obi win, we will have ministers below the age of 40. Nigeria youth, can we do it? Calabar youth, can we do it? Can we do it? Then let's mobilize ourselves and change the narrative. It is a movement for the salvation of our country. Build the youth, and of the greatest Nigeria. students, indomitable kaka of the greatest wiki wada. I want to release. I want to release. I want to release. And of the greatest, thank you. Of the greatest, thank you. Thank you very much. Give a round of applause for that man. Give him a good piece of music as a cover. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Right now, I don't send nobody I think in my life.
Okay, come now. Only that you know what you can happen.
Another thing that ASUU strike, we then let them know.
They go know.
If you know say you don't tire for ASUU strike, let me hear it. I'm tired.
You know what they happen.
Daddy, what they happen? Oh, sorry, honey, daddy.
Okay.
Sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen, they will tell you that Labour Party does not have structure.
Time. For where?
They say una na Facebook una dey.
Hey.
Apart from the party, we also have multiple support groups. Shout it out for the support groups. We are going to have 2 representatives of the support groups to come and speak quickly. Quickly.
2 representatives from the support groups. Chapali.
Sharp. In the absence when they are not there, I hope nobody will take it. When you come, you let us know.
Labour Party. I represent one of the support groups. And that support group is Peter Obi Academia Support Group. We are victims of poor interest and neglect of education in this country. I've been a professor for 22 good years. I have never experienced 8 months of boredom, 8 months of disorientation, 8 months of distortion, 8 months of no salary, 8 months of my own children sitting down in the house. You can imagine what a typical professor in Nigeria is facing. Meanwhile, a political officer in the smallest of the units of this country go home with over 500,000 at the end of the month. I would not want to dispose here what a professor earns at the end of the month. But I tell you, it is far below what the lowest political appointee, including SAs and PAs, what they take at the end of the month. And in the meantime, the professors are still obedient to the law, obedient to the system, obedient to the country Nigeria. And that is reason the academia decided to